I'm Peter Hansen, and Thrillmaker Sports is on location today at Nellis Air Force Base, Nevada. That's the home of the Thunderbirds, the world-famous precision flight demonstration team. The Thunderbirds have invited us to go flying with them, demonstrate some of the secrets of how they perform their astounding aerobatic demonstrations. We'll also get to see some historic scenes of the very first Thunderbird, dating from 1953. So let's go flying with the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds have used 6 different types of aircraft since they started in 1953 as the 3600th Air Demonstration Unit. Now, since 1974, they've used this sleek little beauty, the T-38 Talon, built by Northrop. This is an airplane that any pilot could fall in love with on first sight. It looks like it just wants to get up and go, slim, slick, and graceful. The military have a lot of regulations, and it hasn't changed much since I was a fighter pilot back in 1944. Now, one of the regulations here is that everybody who rides with the Thunderbirds has to be checked out in the ejection seat and parachute. Not that we'd ever really need it. It's called Egress Training.
Let's try on the parachute.
All right, sir.
Okay. Hook up your chest strap. Okay, on the sling, you'll have to lean forward at the waist and get the strap in the sling, the crease of your
I
belt.
see. Yeah.
That's not
How's
too
that?
bad. It's nice and snug.
All right.
Okay, real good.
Now, this goes in here, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, I didn't do it.
You should get an audible click.
There we are. Now, cinch this down. All right.
This is just the helmet for training. Okay. I'll give you the command, bail out, bail out, bail out. And when I do that, I want you to initiate your body position. I want you to raise the handles and squeeze the triggers. Okay? Bail out, bail out, bail out.
Oh, that was exciting.
And once you're on the ground, go ahead and pull your releases, and it should collapse your parachute and get rid of it. Okay, but go ahead. Let's release your covers, and then your releases.
So?
Okay, watch your feet. Okay, good. Super.
Hey.
Okay, Pete?
In between the training and the checking out, I thought I'd drop by the Air Force Thunderbirds film library and look at some of the historical footage on the Thunderbirds. Now, it all began in the early 50s during the transition to jet fighters. There were very few pilots that had much experience flying jets, so accident rates began to climb, and student pilots began to lose their confidence. In order to boost morale and raise confidence in jet aircraft, a precision flying team was organized in 1953 at Luke Air Force Base, Arizona. This was the 3600th Air Demonstration Unit, and they adopted the name Thunderbirds, based on some local Indian lore and the name of the aircraft. The first plane was the Republic F-84G Thunderjet, a 600-mile-per-hour bird that had served as fighter bomber in Korea. The choice of aircraft was based on the factors of stability for formation maneuvers, reliability in order to meet show schedules, ruggedness for demonstration aerobatics, and combat cruising. The first Thunderbird pilots came from the ranks of the most experienced pilots at Luke Air Force Base. The ground crew was chosen from the best men and women available. And since then, the Thunderbirds have been an elite group known as the cream of the crop, sort of the Queen's Guards of the Air Force. In 1955, the Thunderbirds moved up to the F-84F, which was a swept-wing version of the original F-84. This airplane with more power and less drag gave the pilots a faster ship with better climbability and more maneuverability. In 1956, the team moved here to Nellis Air Force Base and changed airplanes again. And this time they selected the supersonic North American F-100C Super Sabre, which they flew until 1964. The F-105 Thunder Chief, built by Republic Aviation, was a popular first-line fighter bomber beginning to be used in Vietnam in 1964. And so the Thunderbirds gave it a try. The F-105 was great as a fighter bomber, but was heavy and lacked the maneuverability that was needed for air show demonstrations. The F-105 had many a nickname among the pilots who flew it operationally. The Thud, the Lead Sled, were affectionately applied to this big hunk of iron. So the team went back to the F-100 Super Sabre, but this time to the D model, had more power and more speed. In 1969, the Thunderbirds moved on up to the newest frontline fighter plane, the F-4E Phantom II, built by McDonnell Douglas, which they flew for 5 years until 1974. When they got the F-4, they also adopted the present-day color scheme of basic white, and they started putting the numbers on the tail. The F-4 was an extremely complex, heavy, ultra-sophisticated piece of machinery as compared to the present-day airplane, which is light, superbly maneuverable, and comparatively easy to maintain. Professional competence is graphically demonstrated at the grassroots level by Thunderbird maintenance personnel. How you going?
Hi, sir. How you doing?
Hey, a lady. Hi. These hard-working airmen and women are surely the unsung heroes who keep the planes flying through lots of sweat and untold hours of overtime. It takes 16.2 man and woman maintenance hours on the ground for each hour of flight time. Well, now they've fitted me out in my flight gear, showed me how to use it, how to get out. Not necessary, I hope. So now they're going to take me flying, I think.
Hello, Pete. I'm D.L. Smith, commander of the Air Force Thunderbirds. Welcome to Nellis Air Force Base.
Thank you, sir. Nice to meet you.
Well, we're glad to have you here. I understand that you've done a bit of flying on your own, right?
In military birds, it would be back to World War II and Corsairs with the Marines, but I'm doing some Cessna work now and some Bonanzas, you know.
Well, if you can believe it, I kind of envy you. I wish I'd had an opportunity to fly Corsair.
Way back? Well, I envy you, sir.
Okay, well, I tell you what, we're going to get you airborne on one of our practice missions here at Nellis, and I really hope that you enjoy yourself.
Well, I know I will. Looking forward to it, and I hope everything stays where it belongs.
Oh, it will. Believe me, it will. Let's get your helmet over to one of the crew chiefs, and we'll get ready to go.
Fine. Thank you.
The mission that we're going to be flying today is what we call a rough edges mission. It's a mission to go over those small areas we feel that we can improve on. The series that we'll go through will start with what we call a diamond opener, and what you can look for is for the flight, we'll close it up, call smoke on, standby smoke, smoke on, ready now, and what you'll see us doing is in a diamond formation, we'll come over the simulated crowd line, and as soon as we cross that line, we'll be pulling up into the vertical, over the top. When we get over the top, we'll be pointing straight down. We'll make a 90-degree turn, and we'll be rolling out on the show line with a low bottom. Okay?
Sure.
From the Delta Blue out, we'll be going through a series of maneuvers. We're going to be doing what we call a diamond roll, a rollback, a changeover roll, a bon-ton roll-A, line abreast loop, trail roll, changeover clover loop, and then we'll go into a banana maneuver. Anybody have anything else?
Okay, boss. Let's have a good one.
Let's go fly a good one. Okay.
Right. Thank you. Hi, Ray. I guess this is it.
Get in here, huh?
It looks like it. What do I do?
Your right foot up here.
The right foot?
Right. You gotta turn around though, it's going up.
Oh, I see.
There you go.
This way.
Right.
All right. Next step here. Okay.
Right arm underneath that shoe arm, right here. Take it right on the elbow first.
All right.
Shake it with the left arm.
I think I remember this from a few years ago.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's all right.
Okay. Take your leg strap right in here.
Oh, yeah. All right. Used to do that faster.
Just do it, huh?
Yeah, a little faster than this. There we go.
Okay, and then your shoulder, chest. You got this strap here. I'll first put the loop in there.
I think fellow that usually rides here a little
And you got that.
thinner. Okay.
Here we go again, sir.
Here we go. Ready with beanies?
Ready.
Okay, Ray, let's go 1 minute.
1 minute! What you doing?
Yeah.
Put it on. Bayonet. Sticks right on in here. Okay? Okay. Thunderbird ops, Thunderbird 1. Thunderbird 1, Thunderbird ops, go ahead, sir. Roger, no contact with Raymond 22, pass the data. Roger. Monitor 126.2. Monitor 126.2. Okay, make your flaps 30%. Flaps 30. One lights up, two lights up, two lights up, four lights up, five lights up, six lights up. Monitor 124.95. Monitor 124.95. Run them up.
Here we go.
Okay, reading green engines. Hey, now you can watch number 4 over on the right, because as soon as we get the gear off the ground, he's going to be making a fast move to go into the stars, okay? Dallas Tower, Thunderbird 1, ready for departure with 4. Thunderbird 1, wind found change departure control clear for takeoff, runway 21 right. Thunderbird 1, copy, is cleared for takeoff. Okay, Pete, you ready to go? Yes, sir. Thunderbirds, release brakes, ready now. Coming through 100 knots. Nothing but a back pressure on the stick. We'll rotate at 160. There's 160. First roll.
Now we're on our takeoff roll. It's 140 knots. Rotation, and we're off and climbing.
Anyway, right now, please. Let's Vegas radar. Thunderbird 1's airborne, 3,500, climbing to 12. Thunderbird 1, Las Vegas, radar contact.
This T-38 is some performer. Its 5,500 pounds of thrust equals about 5,500 horsepower, and it weighs 11,650 pounds at takeoff. The resulting low ratio of 2 pounds weight to each horsepower makes for a very lively bird. It'll climb almost 30,000 feet in the first minute. That's 323 miles per hour straight up, and it has a nice tight radius of turn. Besides that, it's truly supersonic, and it'll do about 820 miles per hour, Mach 1.24.
One is 28, okay. 47, okay. 47, 50, okay. 28, okay. 47, okay. All right, let's come on. 160. 180. 190. 200. Get How you doing, Pete? I'm doing okay. Okay. Terrific. Super. Okay, well, we'll have just a little relaxation here, and we'll set up for a banana pass. Geez, feel familiar?
Yeah, and I must say I'm not as used to them. Yeah. I've done a lot of tight yelling and screaming back there.
Okay.
Easy, eh?
I called to look for the banana.
Ooh, smoking.
You're howling, boss. Okay, honey.
Over there.
Forget what a workout G-loading is, don't you?
Well, you sure do. I just started to get a little queasy, but I want to forget about that.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Okay, how you doing there?
Oh, getting a little queasy now.
Okay, I'll tell you what, we are just about through. We have about another 2 maneuvers, one of which is just going to be a banana pass, like we just did before.
Yeah.
And rollback, which we will be non-maneuvering. The guys will do the rollback. Then one final banana pass, and we're going home.
Okay.
Tell you what, you are very unique in that there are very few people that have ever had the opportunity to do this with the team. Very few.
I feel honored and lucky.
Yeah, my friend.
Thunderbird pitch. Thunderbird 1 knows 2, 1 code, coordinates on the way 2. 220. 240. 250. To runway 21, wind calm.
Well, this flight is going to live long in my memory. It was the greatest aerobatic ride I've ever had. And more G's than I've ever had, too, but not too bad. It was so quiet. The acceleration was fantastic. Well, I loved it. Well, that's the way it is when we go flying with the Thunderbirds. I'm Peter Hansen for Thrillmaker Sports at Nellis Air Force Base, Nevada.